सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम नमः पाणिनिकात्यायन पतंजलिभ्यः शब्द विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यः नमस्कारः। वेलकम टू 240th class today, 8th of Jan. So we are now today, Srinivas, having studied the Upasargas and their application, prepositions and their usage, very detailed we have studied. The book made us study rather. So now the book is introducing you to another very important grammatical point in Sanskrit language is passive voice, karmani prayogaha. So karmani prayoga is very abundantly found in English, but not in the modern Indian languages, in Telugu, Hindi, etc. So, but whereas it's a very good usage in Sanskrit as well as in English language. What dignity of expression, I think, is there in passive construction. Instead of saying it in a very egoistic manner, so you put it in passive construction, it looks very nice. So that is what we are going to see, how sentences are formed in Sanskrit in passive voice. So to begin with, we are going to see Vartamane lat karmani. Karmani means karmani prayogaha. So kartari means active voice. What we have studied so far in the 239 classes, we only devoted ourselves to the study of active voice, kartari prayoga, kartari karmani. So as the name suggests, kartari means where the karta is prominent, important given, the doers is given importance is given. In karmani prayoga, in passive voice, the karma becomes acts like a subject. Karma, the object becomes the subject, occupies the position of the subject. Whereas in kartari active voice, the subject is subject, object is object. Coming to this karmani prayoga, passive voice, the karma, which is otherwise the object, behaves like occupies the position of the karta. Karma becomes karta. From dvitiya, it comes to prathama. Prathama vibhakti is kartru sthana. Karma sthana is dvitiya. From dvitiya to it goes to prathama. And subject takes some other tritiya. Whereas the prathama word in prathama goes to tritiya, the noun from the dvitiya goes to the prathama. That is the chain. So you can read it now. I will elaborate more. Yes.
Balakaha patham patati. Balakena patah pathyate.
Yes. So that is that. You can see here the difference. Balakaha patati. Balakaha kim patati? Patham patati. Now the same sentence, this is active voice. Anybody can, without even Sanskrit knowledge, can understand. Balakaha patham patati. Boy is reading lesson. Boy is reading a lesson. Now the same thing is said in karmani prayoga in the right side. Balaka is subject of this sentence has gone to tritiya vibhakti, third case. Balakena. Patham, which is in dvitiya, because it is object. Balakaha kim patati? Patham patati. Patham is objective case, dvitiya, karma, and that has come to prathama, you can see. Balakena pathaha, and the verb agrees with the object, not with the subject. Well, here in this sentence, the subject balakaha is ekavachana, patham is also ekavachana, isn't it? Supposing balakaha patham patanti, imagine the same sentence. What we have changed here? Balakaha, we have put it in bahuvachana balakaha. Patham same, verb changes patanti. If the plural sentence were to be converted into passive voice, then balakena becomes balakaihi. Patham goes to prathama as pataha. What is the verb in present tense? Patanti. Suppose, no, not there. We are just balakaha patam patanti. We have taken one sentence. We have converted this into plural just now. So then patham becomes pataha, balakaihi pataha. The verb will not go with subject now. Verb will be in agreement with the object pata shabda. So pataha, it is pratama ekavachana. I mean, it is ekavachana. So the verb will become pathyate. Balakaihi pataha pathyate. A lesson is studied by the boys. What is studied? Lesson. Lesson is how many number? Lesson becomes subject here. Pataha. Balakaha patham patanti. Active voice. Kartari prayog. Balakaha boys. Patham lesson. Patanti. Balakaha patanti is matching. Kim patanti? Patham patanti. When you put the same sentence in passive construction, balakaha goes to tritiya, balakaihi. Patham, which is dvitiya, comes to prathama as pataha. Since it is singular, the verb will be singular in passive.
Okay, in case it is patham, pataha, this is
If it is plural, then balakaihi pataha patyante. Even for that matter, balakaha pathan patati. Let us take this for example. Balakaha singular. Pata shabda is plural. Pathan patati. Okay? Boy is reading the lessons. Now, convert into passive. Balakena, as it there in the book, balakena, by the boy. Now, pathan will go to prathama bahuvachana. Pataha patyante. Singular. No singular, plural. Patyante means are read. What are read? Lessons are read. By whom? By the boy. So, the lessons are read by the boy. So, that is the construction. Now, you can read there.
Balika rotikam khadati.
Balikaya
rotika
khadyate. Balika rotikam khadati. A girl is eating the roti. And balika, now balika goes to tritiya in strilinga. Balikaya rotikam, from dvitiya it goes to prathama. Rotika khadyate. Khad dhatu is there. Khadanti. Khadyate. Watch this. Ya is added in passive making, and the ending terminations, pratyayas, will be atmanepada.
Oh.
Whether the verb is parasmayapada or atmanepada, irrespective of that, in karmani prayoga, passive, the verb will become passive. Ending. It take passive endings. Te, ante. Like labate, labhete, labante, modate, modete, modante, like that. Atmanepada. So khadyate. Khadyate. That means a roti is eaten by a girl. Next.
Yuva Duradarshanam Pashyati. Yuna Duradarshanam Drushyate.
So here, Yuvan Shabda is used. Yuva, youth. Duradarshanam Pashyati. A young man is watching the television. Yuva becomes in Trutiya, Yuna. I think, did we come across this now? Yuva, Yuno, Yunaha. Yunam, this is from which you get youth word. Yuva, Yuvati, Yuvaka, etc. Yuva means young. So, Yuna, by a young chap. Duradarshanam Drushyati. Now, one more thing, there are some things which you have to observe. Patyate is very easily understood. Pata becomes patyate, khada becomes khadyate, but here pashyati is becoming, watch the verb,
Drushyate.
not pashyate. Because there is a mula dhatu is there, drush pashya. So the original will be converted into passive voice, drushyate, not pashyate. You can't say yuna duradarshanam pashyate, it will be totally wrong. Drushyate. That is why we have a statement, na? Drushyamanam jagat. The word which is being seen, drushyamanam. Drushyam drushyamanam. So drush dhatu is the mula dhatu, that is why it is like. So you can here, you have seen, patati becomes patyate, khadati is becoming khadyate, and pashyati becomes drushyate. And you also have watched Balakaha is becoming in Balakena, Balika is becoming Balikaya, Yuva is becoming Yuna. That is Trutiya. The subject goes to Trutiya, object comes to Prathama. Prathama goes to Trutiya, Dvitiya goes to Prathama in passive voice, and the verb agrees with the object. If the object is Ekavachana, verb will be Ekavachana. If the object is Bahuvachana, irrespective of the subject number. Balakaha pathan patanti. Patam patanti. Balakaihi pataha patyati. So just now we did that sentence.
Yeah.
So the agreement between subject and verb will be different in passive voice. Now some more are there. Adhunidishtani vakyani pada. Now just read. You can read, I will explain.
Sure.
Balaha patam.
Kartari prayoga, karmani prayoga.
So kartari prayoga means active voice, where the importance is given to karta. Karta means the doer. Doer means agent. Agent means the subject. Karma means object. Objective case dvitiya. Karmani dvitiya. So object is given prominence in karmani prayoga. Right.
Balaha patam patati. Balena pataha patyate. Sa shlokam likhati. Taya shlokaha likhyate. Ramaha phalam khadati. Ramena phalam khadyate.
Okay, let us see the three examples. Balaha patham patati. Just now we took up the same thing. Balena pathaha patyati. Now you have to simply observe the change brought about. Now there is a change in writing patyati also here. It's okay. The change is also, you have to, Srinivas, just show them the previous page. How is patyate written there? It is mingled with ta. Patyate, right? Now, whereas here in the book, tha is completely written out, halant is given in the passive. So, it is written in these two ways. I mean, surely. This is one way of writing, patyate. Another way of writing is you write out tha completely, write ya and then te. Both are correct. So both are accepted. Now in the previous page it is first way written. Now it is written in a simple way, patyati, so it doesn't matter. So watch the subject and the verb here, and what is now you also observe the verb, the object patham in the active voice is highlighted in the passive voice because it is coming to subjective place. Balaha patham patati, balena pathaha patyati.
Now also becoming prathama.
Yes, prathama, and is becoming prathama. So meaning is simple. Boy is reading the lesson. A lesson is read by the boy. A lesson is read by the boy. Sa slokam likhati. Similarly, sa mahila, sa balika, where it may be, slokam likhati. She is writing a poem. Sa, what is sa? Tadchab, pronoun. We have to recall now. Exercise, a lot of memorization is required, recalling. So sa is a tad pronoun in feminine gender. Sa te taha, tam te taha, trutiya. If sa comes to trutiya down, taya. Slokam is in second case, it goes to prathama, slokaha. It is pulling a shabda. Sloka shabda is pulling a shabda. If supposing this was napumsakalinga, no problem. It comes as it is in dvitiya prathama, same na.
Yeah.
So because the object has to come to prathama sthana. Slokam dvitiya goes to prathama as slokaha. Now likhati is present tense verb, it becomes likhyati. So taya slokaha likhyati. A poem is written by her. Literal translation would be A poem is written by her. Taya, by her. Slokaha, a poem. Likhyate is written. So likhyate you write out like this. Next. Ramaha phalam khadati. Ramaha khadati. Ramaha kim khadati? Phalam khadati. So Ramaha goes to Tritiya. Ramena. Phalam is Napumsakalinga, Srinivas. It is in Dvitiya. You bring it to Prathama, it stays same. So Ramena phalam, phalam phalam stands same. Now khadati becomes khadyate. So a fruit is eaten by Rama. For that matter, any noun you can take. Gopalena phalam khadyate. Krishnena phalam khadyate. Maya phalam khadyate. Tvaya phalam khadyate. Tena phalam khadyate. Sarvaihi phalam khadyate. You can put anything in Tritiya and make a sentence. Then you read three more.
Vayam durjanam nindamaha. Asmabhihi durjanaha
Nindyate.
Te durgunan tyajanti. Taihi durgunaha tyajante.
Tyajante.
Bhaktaha devam namanti. Bhaktaihi devaha namyate.
Okay, here Vayam. What is Vayam? Asmad Shabda. Pronoun, personal pronoun, Asmad. I. Aham, Avam, Vayam. Devam, Vayam, Devam. Vayam, Devam. No, sorry. Durjanam, Nindamaha. Vayam, Nindamaha. Vayam, Kim Nindamaha? Kam Nindamaha? Durjanam Nindamaha. We are accusing a wicked person. We are accusing a wicked person. So Vayam is Prathama Bahuvachana of Asmat Shabda. Aham Avam Vayam. Go to Tritiya. It automatically goes to in passive voice Tritiya Vibhakti. Since it is Bahuvachana, you take Tritiya Bahuvachana of Asmat Shabda. Aham Avam Vayam. Mam Ma Avam Now Asman Naha. Don't worry about the double forms, two forms there. Then Tritiya will be Maya, by me. Avabhyam Asmabhihi, by us. Vayam becomes Asmabhihi, by us. What is that object? Durjanam comes to Prathama as Durjanaha. Then Nindamaha verb goes with Durjanaha. Nindyate. Asmabhihi Durjanaha Nindyate. A wicked person is blamed or accused, abused by us. A wicked person is abused by us. So, Nindyate. Kaha Nindyate? You may ask, Kaha Nindyate? Who is being blamed? Durjanaha. Kaha? Prashnarthi. Prashne. Yadi vayam pruchamaha. Kaha Nindyate? Who is blamed? Durjanaha Nindyate. Kaihi Nindyate? Asmabihi Nindyate. Next. Te Durgunan Tyajanti. Te again is a pronoun. Saha tad pronoun. Saha taute Pullinga. This is Pullinga. Then we may have a doubt also. Te appears in the Dvivachana of Strilinga also. Verb clarifies that. You have rightly caught it. So if you have a doubt, look to the verb. Tyajanti is plural, therefore this must be the masculine plural, not the feminine dual. What is feminine dual? Sa te ta. That's good. Te janaha durgunan tyajanti. They are leaving the bad habits. They are leaving the vices. That is the meaning. Now te trutiya you have to come. Sahatau te tam tau tan tena. Earlier we did taya. Tena tabhyam taihi. So te becomes taihi. Durgunan is then durgunan comes to prathama bahuvachana. Durgunaha, durgunaha, durgunau, durgunaha. Tyajya, because this is plural, the verb also remains plural. Tyajyante, tyajyante. Taihi durgunaha tyajyante. Vices are left by them, abandoned by them. Vices are left by them. Taihi by them. Durgunaha, bad qualities or bad habits. Tyajyante are left. So that is the meaning. Bhaktaha devam namanti. Bhaktaha namanti. Kam namanti? Devam namanti. Bhaktaha is prathama bahuvachana. Put it in tritiya bahuvachana. Bhaktaihi. Bhaktena bhaktabhyam bhaktaihi. Devam is singular. So from Dvitiya, Devam should go to Prathama as Devaha. Bhaktaihi Devaha namyate. Verb is singular now. Because it has to go in agreement with the object. That is Deva Shabda. Devaha namyate. Kaha namyate? Devaha namyate. A God is saluted by the devotees. Devotees are saluting the God. God is saluted by the devotees. Next. 4 you finish.
Prajaha rakshati. Rajya prajaha rakshyante. Sudha pathau pathati. Sudhaya pathau pathyete. Archakaha devan archati. Archakena devaha archyante. Tvam kathaha likhasi. Tvaya kathaha likhyante.
Okay. Now Raja, Prajaha Rakshati. Now Rajan Shabda is used here. Rajan, this is Nakaranta Pumlinga. Rajan Shabda. Raja, Rajanau, Rajanaha, Rajanam, Rajanau, Rajnaha. Then Trutiya, Rajna, Rajabhyam, Rajabihi, Ragne, Chaturthi, Rajabhyam, Rajabhyaha, Rajnaha. Like that it goes. Rajani, Ragni, finally. So here Raja, Prajaha. Praja Shabda is Strilinga Shabda, Srinivas. Praja is Strilinga. That is why we refer in our local mother tongue also, like king should look after the people like their own children, Bidalu. So word used like. People are, now that word is feminine here. So Praja. Raja, so how is Praja Akaranta Strilinga?
Praja, Praja, Praja.
That's it. Like Rama, Rame, Ramaha, Ramam, Rame, Ramaha. Dvitiya also same. Pratama Bahuvachana, Dvitiya Bahuvachana, both are same. So here Raja, Prajaha Rakshati. King protects the people. Now take Raja to Trutiya, Ragna. Prajaha, Dvitiya to Pratama, same. So one should not get confused here. Praja Shabda is like Akaranta Strilinga Shabda. You check up with Kanya Shabda, Rama Shabda. Rama, Rame, Ramaha. Ramam, Rame, Ramaha. Pratama to Dvitiya, Dvitiya to same. So Prajaha stands same thing. Now since Prajaha is plural, the verb is plural here. Whereas in active voice, Raja Rakshati, Ekavachana. Verb is agreeing with Raja. Raja Rakshati. Kim Rakshati? Prajaha Rakshati. But in passive voice, Karmani Prayoga, Raja, Ragna, Prajaha, Rakshyante. People are protected by the king. King protects the people. People are protected by king. Meaning is same. In passive voice, meaning is same. Only what is the shift is, the shift is in emphasis here. People are given emphasis than the king. King goes to passivity. People are protected. That is, people are highlighted. Who is protecting them is going to passive. Whereas in the active voice, king protects. King is given prominence. Therefore, he is in subjective case. Next. Sudha Pathau Patati. Sudha, don't mistake it for any Amruta here. Sudha is a name of a girl in India. Sudha Pathau Patati. Yes. Sudha, a girl by name Sudha, is reading 2 lessons, specifically 2 lessons. Pataha, Pathau, Pataha, Patham, Pathau, Pathan. So Sudha Pathau Patati. Sudhaya. So we take Sudha like Kanya, Rama, Ramaya, Sudhaya. Pathau stands same because Dvivachana is same. Prathama Dvivachana, Dvitiya Dvivachana, any word for that matter, any Shabda of any Anta, any ending is same. So Pathau remains as Pathau. Now since the Pathau is Dvivachana, the verb should become Dvivachana, passive verb. Patyate, Patyete. Remember, te, ite, ante. Patyate, Patyete, Patyante. So Sudhaya Pathau Patyete. So that is the way. Next, Archakaha Devan Archati. Now here is the subject Archaka. The worshipper is worshipping the gods. Worshipper is worshipping the gods. So put Archaka in Trutiya, Archakena. Devaha, Devan is there na, Dvitiya Bahuvachana. Goes to Prathama Bahuvachana, Devaha. Since it is the subject now in passive, Devaha, then you can't use Archati in a singular sense. Archyanti. So, Archakena Devaha Archyanti. Gods are worshipped by the worshipper. Worshipper worships the gods in the active voice. And one last in this here, Tvam Ishma Chabda Katha Likasi. You are writing the stories. Katha Shabda is again like your Praja Shabda. This is Akaranta Strilinga Shabda. Katha. Akaranta se Katha, Kathe, Katha. Katham, Kathe, Katha. So Tvam Katha Likasi. You are writing the stories. So this Tvam, which is Ishma Chabda, now we did Srinivas. Just now we recalled Asma Chabda. Aham, Avam, Vayam. Now come to Tvam, Yuvam, Yuyam. Yushmad, Dakaranta. Yushmad Chabda, Trishu Lingeshu Samanaha. It has no gender bias. It is same in all the genders. So Tvam, Yuvam, Yuyam. Tvam, Yuvabhyam, Ishman. Tvam, Ishman, Yuyam. Tvam Yuvam Yuyam, Tvam Yuvam Yushman, Tvaya Yuvabhyam Ishmabihi. So here Tvam only, so take Tvaya. Now you can very easily remember like this. Maya is by me, Tvaya is by you. Maya, Tvaya, both opposites. So Tvaya Kathaha Likyante. Now you see the verb in the present, this active voice is Likasi. Why? The subject is Tvam. In the passive it is becoming third person. From second person it is. Because Kathaha Likyanti. Stories are written. By whom? By you. Stories are written by you. Tvaya by you. Kathaha, the stories. Likyanti are written. So this is the... So if you slowly try to understand in the beginning, it should not be a problem, passive constructions. Some observations are made here. Atra Ka bhage sthitani vakyani, the sentences which are there in the left side, ka section, kartari prayoge, tatacha ka bhage sthitani vakyani karmani prayoge santi. Now we have already seen that. So what is given in this left side are active voice, what is given in the ka bhaga is passive. Kartari prayoge kriya kartuhu anurupam eva bhavati. So what I just said is reminded here. Kartari prayoga, that is in active voice, kriya, the verb kartuhu anurupam eva asti bhavati. The verb always follows the subject in the active voice. Natu karmanaha anurupam, but not according to the object. But that has to be told, the verb agrees with the karma object in the passive voice, as I have made it very clear now. Now some more sentences here. Kartari prayoge niyama, simple rules are there. Kartari prayoge kartrupadam prathama vibhakto bhavati. We have already seen. In the active voice, the subject always is in first case. Kartari prayoge karma padam yadi bhavati tarhi tad dvitiya vibhakto bhavati. In kartari prayoga, in active voice, if there is a object, karma padam means objective word. If it is there, it has to be in dvitiya only. 2. 3. Kartrupadasya vachana parivartanena, by the change in the subject, number of the subject, purusha parivartanena cha, and by also changing the person, kriyapade parivartanam bhavati. The verb changes in the passive construction. Oh, we are talking about Kartrupadasya vachana parivartanena, purusha parivartanena cha, kriyapade parivartanam. So the verb changes according to the subject according to the subject, the verb has to agree in the active voice, but in the passive voice we are going now. Kartrupadam trutiya vibhakto bhavati. The karta which is there in prathama in active voice goes to tritiya vibhakti. Second, karma padam prathama vibhaktau bhavati. We have already seen. The object goes to prathama. Thirdly, karmani prayoge in the passive voice construction, karma pada anusaram, according to the karma pada, the word of objective word, kriya padasya purushaha vachanam cha bhavati. So according to the objective word of the passive voice, you have the person and also the number, purushaha and vachanam. So that is Srinivas. We will read more here. Now he is giving you the terminations here on next page. Karmani prayoge vartamana kale kriya padasya antimaha dhvanihi evam bhavati. This is the sound you get in present tense of passive voice. Yate, yete, yanti. Yase, yethe, yadhve. Ye, yavahe, yamahe. In other words, you have to recall the Atmanepada terminations of the present tense. Te, ite, ante, se, ite, dve, evahe, mahe. Like that. Now Abhyasa is coming. Very soon Abhyasa is introduced. Wonderful. Srinivas? So patyate is analyzed as this. Patha plus ya plus te is equal to patyate. Raksha? Just splitting now. Raksha plus ya plus rakshate means protected. Now meaning is like this. Patyate means is studied. Rakshyate means is protected. Next, mila.
Mila plus
Ya plus te. Milyate is met. Is met. Gam.
Gam plus ya plus te.
Gamyate is gone. Saha.
Saha plus ya plus te.
Sahyate. Sahyate is tolerated. Puja.
Puja plus ya plus te. Pujyate
is respected or worshipped. Pujyate. Swadeshe pujyate raja. We have studied last class. Somewhere Subhashita. Swadeshe pujyate raja vidwan sarvatra pujyate. Pujyate is passive. Puja plus ya plus te is worshipped or respected. Next, dhyai, which becomes dhya. Dhyayate
ya plus te. Dhyayate
is meditated upon. Yes, 7. Khada
plus
ya
plus te.
khadyate is eaten.
Tyaj plus ya plus te. Tyajyate
Meaning tyajyate means he is left, he is abandoned. Tyajyate, tyajatu, give up. 9.
nya
Gna plus ya plus te. Gnayate.
Jayate
Like jayate, gnayate. Na gnayate kim tatra bhavati. I don't, nothing is known what is going on there. Na gnayate, gnayate. Pata.
Pat plus
Ya plus patyate is fallen.
Dah
Dakhyate, ya plus te. Dakhyate means he is burnt. Japa.
Japa plus ya plus te.
Japyate is meditated. Charcha.
Sharva
Charva plus ya plus
te. Charviyate
chud. Charva.
Gan plus ya plus te. Ganyate
He is counted. Ganyate. Kupa
Kupa plus ya plus te. Kupyate
is now this sometimes we cannot translate. Kupyate. You cannot translate. He is angry. Okay, you can say is angry. Is angry. Katha.
Katha plus ya plus te.
Kathyate is told, is narrated. See, lavena Ramakatha kathyati. Okay? Lavena Ramakatha kathyati. Like that. Told. Gra.
Gra plus ya plus te. Grayate
Grayate. Gra means to smell. Grayate. Smelt is smelt. 18. Jiva.
Jiva plus ya plus te.
Jivyate means is lived. Is lived. Is lived. And pala.
Pal plus ya plus te. Palyate
Palyate. Pala to protect. Palyate, nourished, protected. Garja.
Garja plus ya plus te.
Garjate is roared. So I think simple. Do we need to? Very simple. I don't think there will be any problem for the learners to write out to them. I will rapidly read them for your sake, slowly. Rakshyate, milyate, gamyate, sahyate, pujyate, dhyayate, khadyate, tyajyate, gnayate, patyate, dahyate, japyate, charvyate, ganyate, kupyate, kathyate, ghrayate, jivyate, palyate, garjyate. Everywhere you put yate, yate, which is given in the same page. We move on for more observation. Adho nidishtani vakyani pada. Now you read and try to understand this.
Sarve niyaman palayanti. Sarvaihi niyamaha palyante. Tau karyani chintayataha. Tabhyam karyani chintayante.
Bharataha.
Bharataha lekhanihi sthapayati. Bharatena lekhanyaha sthapyante.
Yeah, 3. Now, sarve niyaman palayanti. We will make a more meaningful sentence in us. America deshe sarve niyaman palayanti. I would say, I would not apply this to India. Bharata deshe na. America deshe sarve janaha, sarve nagarikaha niyaman palayanti. All follow the rules. Sarve niyaman palayanti. Now, this is active voice, kartari prayoga. We have to do it in passive voice. Done it for you. Sarve, put it in tritiya bahuvachana first. Sarvaha sarvau sarve. Sarvam sarvau sarvan. Sarvena sarvabhyam sarvaihi. Now, niyaman is dvitiya, second case plural. Dvitiya bahuvachana. Put it, make it prathama bahuvachana. Niyamaha. Now, palyante, plural, yante na, yante given in the back page. Palyante, sarvaihi niyamaha palyante means rules are followed by all. All follow the rules, rules are followed by the all. Meaning is same. Way of expression is different, isn't it? Passive. Passive niyama is given prominence, becomes prominent, whereas in active voice, sarva shabda is prominent, all is prominent word. Similarly, tau, those two, karyani chintayataha, those two people, men are thinking about works. Tau karyani chintayataha. It is dual number, therefore the verb is chintayataha. Now put tau in tritiya dvivachana Srinivas. Tena tabhyam. Karyani is napumsakalinga, goes to prathama as it is. Karyani chintyante ante. Chint plus yante, chintyante. So tabhyam, by those two people, karyani, works are thought over. Works are thought over by those two people. Works are thought over by those two. Third one, Bharataha lekhanihi sthapayati. Bharataha nama kaschana balakaha. Bharataha atra kaschana kasyachit balakasya namadeyam. So some boy's name it is. Bharataha lekhanihi sthapayati. What is this boy Bharata is doing? He is putting the pens somewhere. He is arranging the pens. Sthapayati somewhere. Utpitikayam sthapayati, let us say, is putting on the table. So, Bharatena lekhani is Strilinga Shabda. Ikaranta Nadi Shabda like. So, what is Nadi plural? Nadi, Nadyau, Nadyaha, Lekhanyaha. Bharatena lekhanyaha sthapyante. Sthapyante. Pens are put or positioned or placed, you can say. Pens are placed by Bharata. Bharata is placing the pens. Pens are placed by the Bharata. Three more.
Choraha आभरणानि
चोरयन्ति
चोरैः आभरणानि चोर्यन्ते सीता
सख्यौ
सख्यौ सूचयति सीतया सख्यौ सूच्यते मालाकारः
माले रचयति
मालाकारेण माले रच्येते
ओके चोराः आभरणानि चोरयन्ति वेरी सिंपल सेंटेंस स्ट्रेट thieves are stealing the ornaments ornaments here चोराः चोरः चोरौ चोराः आभरणम् आभरणे आभरणानि आभरणम् आभरणे आभरणानि नपुंसकलिंग शब्द चोरयति चोरयतः चोरयन्ति चोराः चोरयन्ति किं चोरयन्ति चोराः आभरणानि चोरयन्ति सो चोराः पुट इन तृतीय बहुवचन चोरेण चोराभ्यां चोरैः आभरणानि नपुंसक नो प्रॉब्लम इट कम्स एज इट इज आभरणानि चोर्यन्ते चोर्यन्ते ornaments are stolen by the thieves are stealing the ornaments are stolen by the thieves Sita sakhyau suchayati Sita is informing her two friends sakhyau sakhi sakhyau sakyah two friends here specifically so put Sita in tritiya Sitaya sakhyau goes in dvivachana to dvitiya dvivachana to prathama dvivachana as it is sakhyau suchyate Sitaya sakhyau suchyate means why suchyate because there are two na sakhyau two only so you have to use the dvivachana in the passive verb also Sitaya sakhyau suchyate two friends are informed by Sita that is the meaning Srinivas two friends are informed by Sita next Malakarah male rachayati who is Malakarah garland weaver literally means Malakarah means the what do you call them garland making people one who makes garland florist we say florist but one who makes mala the flower man Malakarah goes to Tutiya as Malakarena Male is also Srinivas like Sakhi Shabda, Strilinga Shabda. You know, Mala Shabda is Strilinga. Mala, Male, Mala. Pushpamala. Mala means Pushpamala. So, Mala Karena, Male, Rachyete. Two garlands are woven by the florist. Is there any word in English for Malakara? Florist only, we said flowers. Two garlands are made by the florist. Florist is making the two garlands. Two garlands are made by the florist. Next, you have to read, I think.
Rajakah vastrani kshalayati Rajakena vastrani kshalyante Taha deepan nirvapayanti Tavihi deepaha nirvapyante Rakshakah choram tadayati रक्षकेण चोरः ताड्यते
You can finish that one also.
यूयं कार्यक्रमम् अवलोकयथ युष्माभिः कार्यक्रमः अवलोक्यते
Okay, starting from Rajakah. When I come across this word, I get a Subhashita famous. I told you, I think. श्रोतारः किं करिष्यन्ति यदि वक्तारः किं करिष्यन्ति यदि श्रोतारः न विद्यन्ते वक्तारः किं करिष्यन्ति यदि श्रोतारः न विद्यन्ते what will the speakers do if there are no audience what can the speakers do if there are no audience available so there this Subhashita comes Rajaka Nagna Kshapanaka Deshe Rajakah kim karishyati If a washerman goes to a Nagna Kshapanaka Desha means where all the naked monks are living, what will a washerman do going over to the place where all naked sadhus live? He will have no work. So like that, Vaktaraha kim karishyanti yadi shrotaraha na Vidyante. So what will the speakers do if there are no audience? So example, Rajakaha. Rajakaha vastrani kshalayati. A washerman is washing the clothes. Vastrani kshalayati. So put Rajaka in Tritiya Srinivas. Rajakena. Vastrani is Napumsakalinga Shabda. Vastram, Vastri, Vastrani, Tritiya, same it is. Vastrani kshalyante. Clothes are washed by the washerman. See, this is this way. Clothes are washed by the washerman. Washerman is washing the clothes. Clothes are being washed by the washerman. Taha deepan nirvapayanti. Taha mahilaha balikaha, whatever it is. Now this is a pronoun. Tad sa te taha. Those women. We may substitute taha mahilaha, kanyaha. Deepan nirvapayanti are putting out the lamps. Now, taha you put in Tritiya, taya, tabhyam, tabihi. Deepan which is Dvitiya Bahuvachana, put it into back to Prathama Bahuvachana. Deepa Shabda is Pullinga, Deepaha. So, tabihi, Deepaha, nirvapyante. Nirvapyante means lamps are blown out by them, by those women. Tabihi deepaha nirvapyante. Lamps are put out by those women or girls, whatever it is. Understood? Rakshakaha, cop, choram tadayati. A cop is beating the thief. Rakshakaha choram tadayati. Rakshakena, by the cop, choraha, choram to prathama, choraha tadayati is beaten. A thief is beaten by the cop. Is it okay? A thief is beaten by the cop. Then finally, Yuyam karyakramam avalokayatha. You are watching the program. You all are watching the program. Now take Yuyam to Tritiya Srinivas, try. Tvam yuvam Yuyam. Tvam yuvam Yushman. Tvaya yuvabhyam Yushmabihi. So Yuyam goes to Yushmabihi. Karyakramam is singular. It goes to Prathama singular. Karyakramaha. Avalokyate singular. Avalokyate. Yushmabihi. Karyakramaha avalokyate. The program is watched by you all. You are watching the program is watched by you all. So this is how the construction goes on in Karmani Prayoga. Immediately we are going into some exercise here, Srinivas. Now, adho nirdishtanam dhatunam yatha nirdisham kartari karmanicha rupam. Now you are supposed to write active and passive voice here, as shown in the udaharana example, katha, katayati. Simple present tense form, then active voice, passive voice, and finally that joining, and then finally the final form of this. Karmani lataha rupa vibhaga. How it is formed you have to show. Okay, you can start. Racha.
Rachayati. Racha plus ya plus
te. Very simple. Rachyate. So rachayati, it becomes in the first instance, in this present tense third person. Racha plus ya plus te becomes rachyate. 2. Bhaksha.
Bhakshayati.
Bhakshayati. Bhakshayati. Bhakshyati. Racha to write or arrange. Bhaksha to eat. Bhakshyate means is eaten. Gana to count. Ganayati. Yes, Srinivas. Ganayati.
Ganayati. Gana plus ya plus te. Ganyate.
Ganyate. Counted is counted. Say Rupyakani, Pustakani Ganyate. Pustakani Ganyante. Pustakam Ganyate, etc. Nakshatrani na Ganyante. Stars are not counted. 4. Ghata. Ghata means to happen. Ghata. Sangatana. We say Sangatana. Ghatana.
Ghatayati.
Ghatayati. Ghatya. Ghata plus ya plus te. Ghatyati. Chinta, to think.
Chintayati. Chinta plus
ya plus te. Chintyati. Anka. Anka. Anka to mark. Anka is to mark, impress. Ankayati.
Anka prasya praste ankyate.
Ankyati. Oh, many more are there. 7. Khanda. Khanda to break.
Khandayati. Khanda prasya praste khandyate.
Yes.
Dandayati. Danda prasya praste dandyate.
Dandyate means is punished. Khandyate is broken. 9. Swada to taste. Swadayati.
Swada prasya
Ya praste. Swadyate. Is tasted. 10. Pala.
Palayati. Pal plasya plaste
Palyate. Is protected.
Pathayati. Path plasya plaste pathyate.
Pathyate is taught. Pata to teach. Pata to read. This is a different verb here, causal verb. Pathayati. Pat plasyate pathyate. Is taught. Chad.
Chadayati. Chad plasya plaste chadyate.
Chadyate. Chadayati. Chada to cover. To hide. Chadayati. Peed. Peedyate. Peed to harass, trouble. Peedayati. Peedyate is harassed, is troubled. Sucha to indicate, inform. Is informed, is indicated. Yes. Puja to worship. Pujyate. We have already done. Worshipped, respected. Bhusha to decorate. Bhushyate is decorated. Chur, chorayati. Choryate. Buddha, bodhayati. Bodhyate is taught. Rudha, rodha. Rodhyate means obstructed, stopped. Stop. Rudha, rodhayati means stops, obstructs. Obstructing. Avarodha. So rodhayati, rodhyate, rodhayate, rodha plus yate, rodhyate. So these are the, how do you think? Can be written or not necessarily? Not. Yeah, once again we'll do. Final forms I will see. Rachyate is arranged. Bhakshyate is eaten. Ganyate is counted. Ghatyate is happening. Chintyate is thought over. Ankyate is marked. Khandyate is broken. Dandyate is punished. Swadyate is tasted. Palyate is protected. Pathyate is taught. Chadyate is covered. Peedyate is troubled. Suchyate is informed. Pujyate is worshipped, respected. Bhushyate is decorated. Choryate is stolen. Bodhyate is taught. Rodhyate is stopped or obstructed. So these are the senses. Well, when we go to some study of a story or some subhashita or whatever, then we can trace out all these things. Then Abhyasa 184, simple Abhyasa says, Kartari prayoganusaram karmani prathama purushe vakyani purayada. Now you fill up in on the basis of yes. So verb is readily given, passive verb is readily given by the book. So you have to only change the subject and the object to subject to Tritiya, object to Prathama. Saha katham kathayati, he is telling a story. Tena katha katyate, a story is told by him. He is telling a story, he is narrating a story is narrated by him. 2. 1. Now there is example. Kavihi kavitam rachayati, poet writes poetry. A poet writes poetry, a poet is writing the poetry. Kavina, take kavihi, trutiya kavina, kavitam, take it to prathama, kavita rachyate. Kavina kavita rachyate means poetry is written by poet. Rachyate is written. Okay? Bhaksha, to eat. Ramaha phalam bhakshayati. Ramena, put Rama trutiya. Ramena phalam bhakshyati. A fruit is eaten by Rama. Rama is eating a fruit is eaten by Rama. Gana to count. Dhanikaha
Rupyakani
Ganayati. A rich man is counting the rupees. Dhanikena rupyani ganyante. Rupyakani, sorry, rupyakani. Dhanikena rupyakani ganyante. Rupees are counted by a rich man. Dhanikena. Then chinta, to think. Guruhu rahasyam chintayati. Guru is thinking, the teacher is thinking about a secret. Guruna rahasyam, same, chintyate. A secret is thought over by the guru. A secret is thought over by the teacher. 5. Anka, to mark. Sita chitram ankayati. Sita put tritiya. Sitaya chitram ankyate. Portrait is marked by Sita. A portrait is marked by Sita. Ankyate. I think this way Ankyate is given. Yeah, no problem. 6. Khanda, to break. Sa dandam khandayati. She is breaking the stick. Sa dandam khandayati. Sa put in tritiya. Taya.
Dandam khandayati.
Wait a minute. Whether dandam. Danda hai shabda or danda? Doubt. You have the answer book there? Some words are available in both lingas. I think it is Pullinga, Danda Shabda. 184 Abhyas. Six. Dandaha? That is Pullinga only, Dandaha. So, Taya Dandaha Khandyate. A stick is broken by her. Sa Dandam Khandayati. Yes, Sa Dandam Khandayati. She is breaking a stick. A stick is broken by her. Taya Dandaha Khandyate. These things we have to write, Srinivas, this exercise later. Afterwards. We'll finish orally. 7, 8. Pala. Yashoda Krishnam Palayati. Yashoda is looking after, Palayati means bringing up. Yashoda brings up Krishna or looking after, nourishing Krishna. Yashodaya Krishna Palyate. Krishna is being looked after by Yashoda. 9. Pida, to harass. Rakshasa Devam Pidayati. Rakshasena Devam, to Prathama. Devaha Pidyate. God is harassed by Rakshasa. 10. Patha, to teach. Guruhu Chhatram Pathayati. The teacher is teaching a student. Guruna Chhatraha Pathyate. Chhatraha Pathyate. A student is taught by the teacher. 11. Chhada, to cover. Once again coming. Sramikaha Bhavanam Chhadayati. A laborer is covering up the building. A laborer is covering up the building. Sramikena. Bhavanam is Napumsaka. Bhavanam Chadyate is covered. The building is covered by the laborer. 12. Sucha, to inform. Raja Mantrinam Suchayati. King informs the minister. Raja goes to Tritiya. Rajna. Mantrinam goes to Ekavachana, to Mantri. Mantrin Shabda. Nakaranta. Mantri. Like Dandi. Guni. Like Guni. Gunino. Gunina. Like Mantri. Mantrino. Mantrina. So Rajna. Mantri Suchyate. Minister is informed by the king. Then we have Puja. Puja, to worship. Bhaktaha Harim Bhaktena Harihi Pujyate. Hari is worshipped by a devotee. 14. Bhusha.
Nari Angam Bhushayati.
Yes, a woman is decorating her body. Anga here means body. A woman is decorating her body. Nari Kachit Nari Swasyaha Angam Bhushayati. Shariram Bhushayati. Angam Nama Shariram Atra. So a woman is decorating her body. Nari is nadi like. Nari or nadi. Narya angam bhushyate. Body is decorated by a lady. 15. Chur.
Choraha mudram chorayati.
Chauraha is given. There are two words, both are same. Chora or chaura, both are there. Chauraha mudram chorayati. Mudra means some, what do you call, Suvarna mudra. What do you call the golden biscuit? Chaurena mudra strilinga. Mudra.
Mudraha.
No, ekavachana mudram. This is kanyam. Like chaurena mudra choryate. Golden biscuit is stolen by the thief. 16. Buddha bodha. Pita.
Putram bodhayati.
Yes, father is teaching the son. Pitra putraha bodhyati. A son is taught by father. Pita putraha bodhyati. Sorry, Pitra putraha
Bodhyati.
Sudha shodha. Swarnakaraha.
Suvarnam shodhayati.
A goldsmith is cleaning the gold. Suvarnakareda. Suvarnam same.
Suvarnam shodhyati.
Shodhyati. Gold is cleansed. Gold is cleansed by the goldsmith. 18. Rudha rodha.
Krushakaha vari rodhayati.
Krushakena vari rodhyati. Krushakaha vari rodhayati means a farmer is stopping the water. Vari is water, jalam. Krushakaha vari jalam rodhayati, sthagayati. Vari is napumsaka, ikaranta napumsakalinga. So, Krushakena vari rodhyati. Water is stopped by the farmer. 19.
Lekhakaha prakritim varnayati.
A writer is describing about the nature. Lekhakena prakritihi, Strilinga Shabda, prakritihi varnyate. Nature is described by a writer. And finally, mruja. Mruja to clean. Mruja to clean. Mrugrihini gruham marjayati. Gruham marjyati. Housewife is cleansing the home. How home is cleansed by the housewife. Gruhinya gruham marjyate. We will write out answers in the next class. Shubham bhuya.